Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new series on Xbox on Top of the Stack, where we catch up about the games that we've been playing over the weekend. Well, I know we've all been doing the same thing this weekend. We're a bit boring, and that's Gears of War 4. I've just got a tradition of just playing the campaigns with my brother. And like, it's the same with Halo, we always play them together. Yeah. So if anyone else is like, oh yeah, do you want to have a cup? I'm just like, no. Sorry for that, Matt, because I know you've been playing the campaign. And I was like, no.
That's the story. My brother doesn't want me to play it with you, as opposed to I'm scared to play it with a better player. That's me, by the way.
Oh, so you're looking at campaign?
Yeah, so yeah, I've been playing campaign. I'm not going to drop any story spoilers, because I know that everyone's very precious about this.
I would kill you. I'd be like, if you tell me what happens to Marcus, I'll be like, what?
Yeah, and it's funny, because for some, like, that Marcus is in it at all is, you know, a kind of a spoiler in itself. But you know, I will say it is very cool to see old man Marcus back in it.
So old man Marcus?
Yeah. Well, you know, he's ancient. It's set many years after Gears of War 4.
Welcome home, James.
But he's still in like way better shape than I will ever be in my entire life. The guy is just ripped. It's hilarious because his son is so skinny compared to him. Yeah. Like when you look on the box art, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, JD's like very much in the kind of vein of it. But when you see them together, you're like, no, you must have been a disappointment to your old man.
Ain't nowhere near as buff as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Old man Marcus.
He's tiny. But yeah, the campaign's really interesting. I think a lot of what they've showed of the campaign so far has been taken from a little bit later, where you're fighting the Swarm, kind of the new enemies, and actually a large chunk of it at the start, you're fighting these robotic enemies, DBs, and there's this one enemy type. I think they're Guardians. They're like these flying things with shields.
Yeah.
We struggled those.
Yeah, they were tough. Me and Benny played a load of Horde mode earlier.
My back's still hurting.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, and I didn't get quite as far as Benny's got in the past, but yeah, we did really well. But that was a challenge for me because we were playing together. There was only two of us, which made Horde mode just a little bit more challenging. It was more interesting, I think, maybe, but it was more challenging. A lot of teamwork was required. But those guys were tough because as soon as you get to the point where you're taking the shield down, you're inevitably at the end of the clip.
It's even if you hit him with a boom shot, it's not going to be an instant kill. You still have to hit the boom shot, take down the shield, then hit with another boom shot, and then kill him. And the hard thing is because they're flying in the sky, right? It's not an easy shot to make. But it's definitely one of those situations where you just want everyone just focusing on targeting and prioritize that over like drones.
Within the first few waves of Horde mode, you've come up against these guys, and they're a force to be reckoned with. And what was really nice about that mode and really refreshing is that you think you've hit this pinnacle of the mountain of difficult things you have to fight, and they just keep throwing enemy type after enemy type after enemy type, and it was really refreshing in that sense because I think a lot of games end up in that situation where you get used to the guys really quickly in the first couple of rounds, and then you can just kind of almost chill because you're like, oh, I know when a bad thing's coming.
You get used to the mechanics of the fight, and you know, all right, this round it's just going to be the same two enemies coming in, but a little bit stronger.
Yeah, the enemy types just felt like they were changing constantly, and especially playing kind of for the first time, you just chuck some rounds into something and nothing happens, and you're okay, I need to leave now. This is a bad place to be. So yeah, we should definitely hit some more of that. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So you've been playing multiplayer, right?
So I've been glued to this brand new game mode called Escalation.
All right.
And it is one of the funnest game modes I've played in a long time. It kind of brings two of my favorite kind of ideas together. It's first to 7 rounds, and it's domination, effectively.
Yeah. So checkpoint control.
So there's 3 points on the map, which you've got A, B, C for the first 6 rounds, I think it is, and then it'll flip to D, E, F. So you'll start the game, you'll have a 10-second respawn timer in the first round. There'll be no power weapons on the map, there'll be nothing, so it's just a pure fight to take control of the rings. But what's really cool about it is it's first 210 points, or you control all 3 rings at the same time. So it's at this point where at any moment in the game, you can come back and win. You could be getting destroyed for the entire thing, fighting back on your last point, just like kind of holding on for dear life, and they keep getting into it, and then you manage to keep saving it. And then you kind of get into this situation where it's like, you could make one player on your team can make one ridiculous play, like 3-4 kills, and then suddenly your whole team is up, and you can go like just fan out and capture all of them, and you win the round.
I love that kind of setup when you can actually play with a group of friends, have a plan, have an idea about what you want to do, and then actually try and do it.
You get these moments where you can pull off some incredible plays, and you'll be getting out of your chair like as if you're at a tournament, screaming at the screen.
So you're going to keep playing through that game mode then? Is that like
the thing
one
is, I quite enjoy it. I'm quite competitive. You might not
know.
You might not know.
Really?
Yeah, so I enjoy, I enjoy stuff like that, and it's one of those things where you constantly see like the strategy going into it, and like I'm sure there's some like hardcore Gears of War players out there and casuals who will love this game mode. And like once you start delving into it and all the strategy comes into play, it's going to be awesome to see.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to play tons more. I think I need to get into the multiplayer escalation. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm going to get to level 50 in Horde at some point.
You got to finish it. No, you can't do it in casual. I get a good team of like 4 or 5.
It's got to be regular.
Have a full team.
You can join us.
Oh, thanks.
My back's already hurting enough. All right.
You let me join in.
Yeah, we should get an Xbox on crew together. And we'll go play
we'll definitely do that. So there we have it. That's the very first episode of Top of the Stack. Let us know in the comments what you want us to play next week. And if you haven't already, click Matt's face to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And then go watch Walt's Hard's achievements by clicking right here where me and Lydia go head to head on Forza Horizon 3. And we'll see you guys next time.